What is your mom's catchphrase? The world is round, we'll get there eventually when she made a wrong turn. Whenever my sister or I would complain about doing chores. What do you think you are, just a souvenir of a good time? It took me years to figure that one out. Let me show you a trick I learned in the army. She was never in the army. Edit, I think I will print this out and frame it for Mother's Day. Thanks all. Wake up, kids, it's 7:55. Narrator. It was actually 7:20. I have to love you. I don't have to like you. Also, gasping and stomping at an imaginary front passenger brake pedal. I'm glad we kept you and variations like, you know, you're not so bad after all, and I'm glad we switched babies at the hospital. Note, I am their biological daughter. It hurts when I do this. Stop doing it then. Nurse parents are the worst at sympathy. People do what makes sense to them. My mother is genuinely a mild, tolerant soul. So when she would catch a bad mood, we kids thought she was hilarious. My dad, clueless as always, had an uncanny ability to bring out her best lines. Dad, what's for dinner, honey? Mom, hot on toast. Our specialty. Are your ears painted on? Anytime I wasn't listening. When I dropped something. Mom, oh yeah, break everything, break the house, break my head. When she dropped something. Mom, must have been the wind. Edit, for those who are curious to know my mom's nationality, she is Indian. From reading the comments, it seems this phrase is used by mothers across South Asia, the Middle East and Africa. Calling us anyone's name but our own. Son 1/husband/son 2/son 3/long dead cat /tragic world record. Will ye come here a second? I'm her daughter. Posted this a few days ago, but when I was being a brat, my mom's favorite phrase was /name Copernicus called. You're not the center of the universe. Every time I left the house, my mother would say in a kind of sing-song, upbeat voice, don't speak to any strange men. She's been signing all her texts XOXO, Gossip Mom, since the show was popular in 2008. I'll be there in 30 minutes. 3 hours later, arrives. Will this matter in 5 years? No. Get over it. Could you do me a huge favor? Yeah, sure. What? Could you put that glass in the sink? Failure to plan on your part does not constitute an emergency on my mind. While it was so annoying as a kid, I really use it as an adult when someone me off due to their own poor planning. She has a list of nonsense replacements for profanity. I'm not really sure what's hers or what she learned. Knocky noodle, dumbass. Mother Mackay. Holy. Dagnabbit, damn it. Tropig, tough. Oh bourgeois, that's bullshit. Edit, just wanted to say all of your responses really made my day. I've been trying to think of more words she would use. Ozymanike, Ozzy-Monique, startled-o. Sabadik or slang sobby, moron. Uzzy-guzzy, term of endearment, what you said /did was stupid but I still love ya. You're probably just tired was her answer to almost anything. Why does my head hurt? Why does my stomach hurt? Why am I so sad? I can't figure out this question in my homework. Can you help me? Thing is, she was probably almost always right. She doesn't really have a catchphrase, but she has a specific facial expression that my dad calls the look. Getting the look means you've irritated her, but if it escalates to the voice then you're in a much more dire situation as now she's expended the energy to speak to you about it. Dad will sometimes narrate these stages of mom's annoyance, which usually results in her breaking character and laughing. Edit, I guess I need to read Dune. Asian mother growing up. Don't make baby. Which at some point overnight, even when I was single turned into where my grandbaby. She would say bless America, as an expletive. Scary at the time, hilarious in retrospect. Are you bleeding? Are you broken? Are you dead? You're fine. Always remember your 6 Ps. Proper planning prevents poor performance. It applies to absolutely everything. Long story short. Generally used like this. So yesterday we went to the store. Long story short, we couldn't find a parking spot. We drove over and over and over, but it was nowhere to be found. So long story short, we finally found one. It was in the 8th row from the back. Long story short, I knew it was the 8th row from the back because I counted, like this, a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 5, and a 6, and a 7, anyway, long story short, I counted all the way to 8. And so on. Listen to me now and believe me later. Me makes a joke about my mom in front of her. And that, Your Honor, is why I had to kill my daughter. When I die, then you'll realize, or when you have kids, then you'll realize. Edit, for everyone asking, yes I'm Indian LOL. Don't trust Whitey. Mom often says this as one of us is leaving her house. Sounds funny coming from a 74-year-old Midwestern white lady from a town that has never seen a black person. Oh yeah, I money everyday. Main reason I stopped asking for stuff at an early age. Bite your own. She had a few glasses of wine one evening, and was snapping back at my brother about something. She had meant to say either bite me or kiss my, and it came out as a slurred bite your own. We teased her mercilessly and it is now her signature catchphrase. I love her. When Mom was in a bad mood, and one of us would ask her what she was making for dinner, she'd say, fried. English is my mom's second language, which she learned in her late 30s, so there are certain things that she gets mixed up. My favorite thing she says that I find incredibly endearing is, the welcome instead of you're welcome. It always makes me smile whenever I hear her say it, and I have even started using it with my friends, who have started using it too. When leaving somewhere off like a herd of turtles. Someone sneezes. Stop sneezing and go take an allergy pill. Loud gasping in bewilderment. Edit, Silver. Gasp. Every time we went on vacation, when we started complaining, she would yell, "We are making memories." My mom died a while back, but she would always, in the most embarrassing ways, yell, "You go girl." It was the last text I ever got from her actually confused face. Edit. Her second favorite was a horrible ace venture righty then. Also thanks for the love, it's still really hard. Pretend like I'm dead. When I was a kid and I didn't know how to do something she thought I should know how to do, this was her answer. She's a peach. /s. Edit. Just to clarify, I can remember her saying it to me as young as 6. I brought you into this world, I'll take you out. As a kid playing with my toes. And this little piggy went all the way home, and shut the up and went to sleep. Mom was kind of a drunk. If you don't stop crying, I'll give you something to cry about. Pretty universal. When I start tapping on the table she says, why don't you bash your head against it? In Russian. It sounds better in Russian though. Makes me laugh every time too. Be alert. The world needs alerts. It's because your Islam is weak. Mom, what's for dinner? On a shingle. I have no idea where this came from. I love you. If it was a snake it would have bit you. When I was looking for something in plain sight.